The places you think are safe in your home, that's exactly where she hides everything. You just can't see it. They check messages, calls, Instagram, maybe her email, and if nothing looks obvious, they relax. That's exactly how a clever woman keeps you at ease. She doesn't store the most dangerous proof where you can grab it from her hand. Instead, she spreads it across the one place you fully trust, your own home. The evidence sits in rooms you walk through every day. You just never think to look. I'm going to give you 6 places inside your house where women often hide signs of another man. These are simple, unremarkable spots that appear safe. They're not. Miss even one, and you could live inches from the truth without ever seeing it. Stick with me until the end, because the final spot is the one most men swear they would have noticed, until it's too late. Place 1. Old purses and bags she no longer uses. Every house has them. A handbag at the back of the closet, a tote under the bed, a crossbody hanging behind a winter coat. She calls them older, out of style. To you, they're junk. To her, they're a vault. Why this works is simple. Most men never open a woman's bag, especially one that's retired. You won't unzip the tiny side pocket, press the lining, or check the sewn-in label. That's why old purses are perfect for flat items. Printed receipts, folded notes, passport photos, a spare SIM, a prepaid card, a hotel key card, even a slim second phone if the base is stiff. Things to notice. A purse that shifts places in the closet without reason. A bag she won't donate even though she never uses it. Extra weight when you move it. That tight smile when you offer to carry it. Don't grab and search. Watch first. See when it moves, when she touches it, and what day it always gets in the way. Place 2. Spare room storage boxes. Boxes labeled Christmas, old clothes, winter books, baby stuff, office. The labels look innocent. The dust looks convincing. And the pile looks annoying enough that you won't dig. That's the point. How it's done. A small tin or envelope tucked inside a bigger box buried under sweaters, tangled lights, or kids' drawings. A burner phone slides into an old shoebox. Jewelry from him wraps in a wool scarf. A journal hides in a cereal box marked cables. New tape goes on an old box. A label says blankets, but the weight feels wrong. Behaviors to notice. She insists on organizing the spare room alone. Boxes rotate, but nothing ever gets thrown out. She moves the heavy ones by herself and smiles when you offer help, then says, "No, I got it." That smile is a guardrail. Respect it, but don't ignore it. Photograph the stack once. If the order changes without a clear reason, something inside is changing too. Place 3. Behind picture frames or wall art. This is so simple, it feels like a magic trick. Take down a frame, slide in a thin envelope, a folded letter, a memory card, a key card, even a flat ring box. Hang it back up. Gone. In plain sight, no one expects a family photo to hide anything. Frames come down to dust or straighten. She can check her stash in seconds, and you'll think she's cleaning. Signs to watch for. The same frame comes down more often than the rest. Fresh fingerprints on the back tab. A hook that's scuffed compared to the others. The photo inside quietly changes, but the old print never shows up in a drawer. If you ever replace a frame together, and she suddenly wants to do it alone so it's straight, let that detail stick in your head. You're not hunting, you're building memory. You'll use it later when pieces start to connect. Place 4. The laundry. Not where you think. Laundry is the most private chore in the house. I'm doing laundry buys 15 quiet minutes where no one asks questions. That's exactly when small items move. Common tricks. A prepaid card or USB wrapped inside a sock and tied off. Notes inside a coat pocket that never goes to the cleaner. A tiny device slipped into an empty detergent box. A second phone inside a shoebox on the top shelf under old dryer sheets. Receipts folded into the hem of a scarf you've never seen her wear. Watch the patterns. She insists on doing all the laundry even when she's exhausted. She invents a system only she can manage. She gets tense if you start sorting her pile. Clothes appear in the basket that you don't remember seeing on her body. Check the lint trap in the garbage. If you find little curls of thermal paper but never saw a receipt, someone is tearing evidence and tossing it. Place 5. Bathroom cabinets and makeup bags. The bathroom is sacred ground. Most men won't open makeup kits, cotton pad tins, or hair accessory cases. That's why they're perfect for tiny, important items that must stay close. What hides well here? SIM cards and lipstick tubes. A micro SD taped under a plastic tray. A folded note under cotton pads. Receipts flattened into the instruction leaflet of a hair tool. A necklace from him tucked in a scrunchy container. A second phone wrapped in sanitary product packaging and pushed to the back. Signals. A cosmetic bag that never leaves her sight when traveling. Empty cream jars that might be useful but never are. A drawer she closes with her body between you and the sink. Frequent, I need to reorganize my products sessions alone with the door half closed. A quiet check you can do without drama. Lift a closed makeup bag and lightly press the sides. A hard, thin edge feels different from brushes. Don't pry, just learn the weight and shape for later. Information first, action last. Place 6. Inside her pillow or the mattress. Yes, the bed, the place you both trust. Decorative pillows often have zippers. Pillow covers come off. Mattress seams and the gap between mattress and frame hold flat items perfectly. Real methods. Receipts and letters in a small envelope tucked inside a zippered pillow cover. A prepaid card taped under a slot where a sheet never shows it. A memory card under the mattress corner. A key card taped behind the headboard fabric. Why it works. It feels too personal to check. She knows you won't unzip her pillow. She knows you won't lift the mattress unless you move furniture. That sense of, this is our safe place, is exactly what protects the secret. Giveaways. She changes one pillow cover herself and leaves the others for you. Decorative pillows she guards and moves with careful hands. A fitted sheet corner that's always tighter than the rest. She gets to the bed first when you both enter the room, touching one spot every time. If you ever feel paper under fabric by accident, stop. Photograph the angle, walk away. Explosions destroy proof. Patience reveals it. Now listen carefully because this is the part most men miss. You're not looking for a single gotcha. You're looking for a pattern. People who hide things spread the risk. Not everything is on the phone. Not everything is in the car. Some in the bag, some in storage, some in the bathroom, some in the bed. If one place is checked, the story survives in the others. So here's how to check the right way. Calm, quiet, and smart. For 1 week, don't search. Observe. Which items she guards, which rooms she reorganizes, which boxes rotate, what bags move. Write down dates without judgment. You are mapping behavior, not accusing a person. Take quick photos of shelves, box stacks, frame positions. If anything shifts, you'll have a before and after. This is not spying. This is protecting yourself from confusion and gaslighting later when your memory gets questioned. When you finally check, do one place at a time. Open, look, and put everything exactly the way it was. No tearing rooms apart. The more normal things look, the more likely patterns reveal themselves over days, not minutes. Collect, don't argue. If you find something, take a clear photo with time and place. Do not rush into a fight. Anger burns evidence. Evidence ends arguments. You don't need a speech, you need a timeline. Match what you find to the calendar. A receipt that matches a girl's night. Everything is already in your house, just not in your sight. Thanks for making it to the end.